You allowed exemptions for the consumer carbon tax in Atlantic Canada, in spite of the fact that you'd always said if the carbon tax was repealed, you would resign. When Mark Carney became Prime Minister earlier this year, he scrapped the consumer carbon tax entirely, and still you stayed in cabinet. Why then and not now?
You know, in politics, you have to make compromise. That's a given. In a country of 40 million people, you won't win all of your battles.
But why were those compromises okay and this one wasn't?
Well, I mean, there's a difference between making an exception for home heating oil and scrapping our entire climate plan. Like, there's a world of difference. We still had consumer carbon pricing when we did that. It weakened it, true, but we still had consumer carbon pricing. When Prime Minister Carney eliminated the consumer carbon pricing, we said at the time that we would strengthen industrial pricing to make up for the loss. That hasn't happened yet. In the budget, we said we would do it, so and we still have the possibility of doing it. So I felt that despite some losses, there was still a pathway where Canada could meet its 2030 and 2035 climate change obligations, because there are obligations. Like, we've adopted these targets are enshrined in our laws in Canada. But with what was being proposed and what is being proposed, people should understand that the only thing that has been lost right now in terms of our climate change plan is the consumer carbon pricing. Everything else is still in play. Everything else, all of the other regulations are still in effect. Now, there is obviously a proposal as part of this MOU to either eliminate or seriously weaken many of them.
So that's, if, as you say, it's not in place yet. Why leave now? Why not stay at the cabinet table and push for what you want?
I felt that I could not defend this agreement in good conscience. I felt that what we were proposing went too far. And I still don't understand what Canadians are getting in return. We're not getting more emissions reduction. We're not getting less pollution. In fact, this agreement will likely lead to more pollution.